everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. It's Garden Turns. This is going to be one of my unique recipe Fridays. What we're going to be doing in this video, as you can tell, I have some oranges, and these are Mandarin oranges. Y'all, it just started raining like 5 seconds ago, right before I started filming, and now the sun is out. It was like raining a nice amount because my plants, they really needed, the garden really needs it, and we are expecting like rain and winds. And the thing about the garden needs the rain really, really bad, but the wind is going to take out some of my sunflowers because I have some behemoths out there, and I just know the wind is like, yeah, yep, I'm getting them. So I'm sort of like feeling like today, but it is what it is. All right, so I did see that I got some cucumbers coming in. I saw another female lemon drop watermelon. I'm trying to get me one of those to maturity. The last one split, and that is a problem with those. They split. So let's just keep my fingers crossed and my toes that I get at least one of those this season. And yeah, so that's a little bit about what's going on here at my house. Now, what is going on in the world, I don't know. And yeah, I just try to go day to day and see what's gonna happen for the most part. Oh, and the Diddy trial. I don't know why he didn't have a defense. Yes, I do, but I just don't want to say it. But he rested, and now they're doing the closing arguments, and they have tied things together. And you know, I feel like he had to do this because if he didn't, they were going to just take everything, and everything. So he had to like do this gamble, but yeah, it's probably, I don't know. We'll see. You know, it's like the things that he did were just awful, and they were just awful. But yeah, let's get on with what we're doing here. So what we are going to be doing here today is some Mandarin orange recipes. Yes, I said it. Some Mandarin orange recipes. So I am going to be making my dinner and my dessert using Mandarin oranges, okay? And so in this video, we're going to be making a Mandarin orange gooey butter cake. This is going to be an original recipe. We are going to make it up as we go along, and it is going to be out of this world delicious because who in the hell don't like a Mandarin orange, okay? So first, what we need to do for both of our dishes is we're going to make a Mandarin orange compote, okay? And it's going to be really simple. Just some oranges, orange juice, and some sugar. And maybe I'll divide it and then turn half, put a little bit of cinnamon in one half for my cake. But I'll have to make that up as I go along. And then also, I know I'm going to need some Mandarin orange zest because I'm going to add some of that into my gooey butter cake crust and the filling, because this is a Mandarin orange gooey butter cake, okay, from scratch. Don't say that I did not represent St. Louis in this video. If this come out good, even if it come out bad, I'm gonna put it up and I still try it, okay? But we are gonna make this happen because my husband is anticipating him some dang gooey butter cake tonight. So we gonna make this happen, all right? Okay, so first, we're gonna need to peel some oranges. And then the other recipe that I'm gonna be making is, you know how you have the orange chicken? I'm gonna do some fried orange, Mandarin orange pork chops. And those should be really nice with some rice. And the side tonight is going to be a rice paper spring roll. So that should be cool. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need to peel because I need to be able to cover at least 2 pork chops. And I need compote for my gooey butter cake. So I'm thinking I'm gonna peel about 10 oranges. I'm gonna peel 10 mandarins. Okay, I'm just gonna peel them and then break them apart here in my bowl. Okay, and that's 1, so I need 9 more. Okay, so here are all our orange slices peeled. I'm just gonna add them to my pot here. And then we need some orange juice. And I have some Tropicana. You're gonna add about a cup of orange juice. And then you also need a half cup of sugar. going to place this over my eye in the back here and let this go for about 15 minutes. I'm just going to let the sugar melt and let it start to thicken just a little bit, and then I'm going to remove it from the eye, and we're going to use this to make our gooey butter cake and our mandarin orange pork chops. Here's the finished orange compote. It looks really good, nice, and it thickened up some, and that looks really nice. So this is going on my pie, my gooey butter cake, and our pork chops tonight. So I'm making dinner with mandarin oranges. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, y'all, so now I'm going to pour some of my orange marmalade or compote here through a sieve, because I want to catch some of those oranges to put on the top of my gooey butter cake. So I'm gonna let this drain and get me some nice oranges. And then I'm also going to use some of this gel, the juice, on my cake as well, in the filling. Just move that around. All right, so now let's do our bottom for the cake here, our crust. You're gonna need a box of golden butter cake mix or yellow cake mix. You need 1 stick of butter melted. The zest of 1 mandarin orange and 2 eggs. Okay. You want to mix this well. I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so I have oiled and floured my pan, and I am going to put in my crust. Let me see. I don't know if I'm going to need all of this crust, but we'll see here. Yeah, I will. I think so. Okay, so now I'm going to mold my dough here. Put a little bit of soft butter on my fingers. Okay, now we're going to make the filling. So you need 1 pack of cream cheese, 8 ounce, soft. 2 eggs. And then I'm going to put in a couple tablespoons of my orange juice, the juice from my orange compote, just a couple tablespoons instead of vanilla. Okay. And then we want to mix this together. All right, you want the other half of a Mandarin orange zest. And then we're going to start adding powdered sugar. So let's add our first cup of powdered sugar here. All right, let's blend that together. All right, here's cup number 2. Cup number 3. And here is a half cup. Let's see if this will thicken it up enough. Okay, so our filling is ready. Let's bring over our cake. Crust anyway. You want to pour the filling in. And I have this sitting on a pan here just in case. Okay. Now I have my oranges here. I'm just going to place them on top here. Okay, y'all, so here is my gooey butter cake. It is ready to go into the oven. My Mandarin orange gooey butter cake with homemade Mandarin orange compote. Look at this. It's going to go in the oven. And then I'm going to pour a little bit of the juice. Once I get this where it's set, I'm going to go back in and pour a little bit of this juice, the orange juice here, on top, and then let it finish. And this is going to be a delicious original recipe. Mandarin orange gooey butter cake, St. Louis original. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. This recipe will be up sometime, I think today or tomorrow maybe. No, tomorrow I might be busy. We'll see. But this is going into the oven, and I'll see you guys when it comes out. Okay, so here is the finished gooey butter cake. Let me see if I can pop this out. Wait a minute. And then I have a board here. I bought these at Walmart because they were on clearance. They were $1 for 3 of them. So, okay, so I'm gonna see if I can get this off of the bottom of the little thing that it comes on, the little pan bottom. And then we're gonna douse it with some powdered sugar. Okay, y'all, here is our finished cake. I am leaving the bottom on. And once I cut it and it cools down a little bit more, I'll remove it. So now I want to sprinkle on a little bit of powdered sugar. All right, and there we are. Here's our finished Mandarin orange gooey butter cake. I'm gonna cut into this later. You got to come back to see. All right, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. All right, so we got here. It's about 5:50. My husband is gonna open the door. He has the key.
All right, so we made it.
Just there, just a little swing out on the front.
We're gonna check it out. Now we're all the way in the back. button up to the woods, right next to the pool.
This is nice.
So we're gonna check it out.
So cool.
Camping cabin.
So you have a little
2.
swing.
And porch swing, parking spot for you.
Oh, look at the little flowers on the
Picnic
porch.
table.
And then this reminds me of them Lincoln logs, you know?
And barbecue grill. Yeah, log cabin. Let's see here.
Going in, y'all. This is a first for us both. Okay, so I'm gonna cut into this cake here. That's gooey. This is gooey butter cake. It's gooey. Okay, so my husband is trying some of the gooey butter cake. I got a little small piece here. You like it?
That's peach cobbler.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. But
with oranges?
with cake. Yeah. With oranges, yeah.
So you like it?
It's like an orange cobbler. It's delicious.
All right. Okay, y'all. So here is the finished gooey butter cake. Try this recipe. As my husband said, it is really delicious and it is gooey as well. So like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. So I'm about to serve up dinner. And so I want to get a scoop of my rice. One scoop is good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We want to get one of our Mandarin orange pork chops glazed. Look at that. What? Okay, and then we want to get a couple of our homemade pork. Look at the pork in there. Minty pork spring rolls. Put 2 of them on the plate. That'll give you some freshness in your bite. And then if my husband won't, he can get him a little bit of extra sauce on here. But y'all, this is what we are having for dinner tonight. We are having Mandarin orange on a Friday night. And two recipes. We have our dinner, which is our Mandarin orange pork chops with rice and pork spring rolls. Here you go, baby.
Thank you.
And then for dessert, y'all, we got this homemade Mandarin orange gooey butter cake. Okay, 2 ways. So don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to cut into this in another video because we are going to try this tonight. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. And we're going to be doing a destination date night road tripping to Springfield, Illinois. So you want to join me for that. I'm going to be up early tomorrow making Oreo cookies and what else? Cake donuts. You know, the ones, them good cake donuts, that be the powdered sugar kind, the powdered ones. We're going to make some of those. And then we're going to make a French loaf with a stuffed Philly cheesesteak inside, y'all. So you want to join me for that. And then join me this weekend as we explore Springfield. So we will see you guys on the road in our next video, Stones on a Roll. And I will see you guys in the next video. Springfield, Illinois. Like, share, and subscribe. Good night, y'all.